Hello, and happy Wednesday, everyone. I'm popping in today to share something with you that has been heavy on me since last night. And I was praying about how in the world am I going to be able to articulate this well, because it was just so much, and I know that it can go in so many directions, but I'm going to try to get this out with clarity the best that I can. So I ask the Holy Spirit now to help me um, articulate this well for clarity and understanding of those who are listening. Well, I'll start by telling you something that happened to me last night. I was at my dear old alma mater, Morris Brown College in Atlanta, Georgia, rehearsing for graduation ceremonies. And we began singing. It was about 12 of us in the room at this time. And we were singing, and worship took over to the point where we lost control of the room. And the Holy Spirit just took over to a point we were crying and wailing and praying out loud. And when I left the building, got in my car, I said, Lord, I didn't want the worship to stop. So I turned off the radio and I said, Lord, what are you doing? What are you saying? I said, something took place in there as a prerequisite to something you are saying, and I know it. And as I got further down I-20 headed home, I heard in my spirit the word smoke screen. Smoke screen. I said, smoke screen, Lord. What is that? What are you talking about? And the first thing that popped up into my mind was military term, but it was related to politics. I knew that. So when I came in the house, I wrote it down, the word smoke screen, and I began to research it, look it up. What does this mean in military terms? And it is something that is employed when an attack is being planned secretly. A secret attack is being planned to disorient the opponent. It's done to disorient the opponent, distract the opponent from what's really occurring, so that a full ambush and attack can occur and there's a win based off of manipulation, deception. So as I continued researching, another word popped up, decoy. And I said, well, Lord, what does this decoy have to do with the smoke screen? And then it came to me, decoy can be used as a smoke screen. Now, people can be used as decoys. Situations can be used as decoys to get the people off track, to the point where even the very elite can get off track. And when the very elite, or those who are chosen by God, get off track, they can lead more people off track because of their influence. Please hear me, people. Oh my God, please hear me. Lord, help me get this out. Now, innocent people that may not know they're being used as a decoy can be used and not realize until after the ambush has happened that there has been casualties of war that did not have to occur if they had been more discerning, okay? Now, we all know the climate that we're in our nation. There's civil unrest, a lot of things going on. People are hungry. People are worried. Gas prices are high. There's a lot going on. And we're also in the middle of one of the most critical elections. And we have to decide. We have to make some decisions. And what I've been learning during this time is many people don't know what to make, what kind of decisions to make. They just go with it, whatever's popular. They haven't done their own research. They just go with whoever going with who. Did that person say vote for that person? That's what I'm going to go with. But they did not pray about it, and they did not do their own research. And then we fall into a position of being vulnerable for an ambush. Now, I hope you hear my heart, and I hope you hear what I'm saying, okay? We cannot afford casualties of war. We've had too many of them already, and so we cannot go and have any more. With that being said, go vote. But as you vote, don't just vote the popular choice. Don't just vote off of your emotions. Research. Ask God to help you make the right decision, because this is critical. We cannot have casualties of war. God's going to do what he's going to do anyway, but you have to participate, because if you don't participate, there can be casualties of war. But if we participate, and we participate the right way, making the right decisions, we won't have casualties. Our children will be protected. Those who are poor and don't have much will be protected. Okay? So keep that in mind. Don't be swayed. Not even by social media. I know we all use it. But don't be swayed off of that. You go to God yourself and say, Lord, before I go into the polls, who do you want to carry on this nation, this state, in our city? Now, I'm going to end there, because I'm getting full as I talk to you about this, because I know it's critical. It's a critical time we're in. But we can turn it the right way. As I end this, there's a song that came to me this morning that I learned when I was a little girl. We are soldiers in the army. We've got to fight, although we have to cry. We've got to hold up the blood-stained banner. We've got to hold it up until we die. So, come on, y'all. Keep fighting. Fight on. But your vote is your way of showing up. Don't be swayed by the smoke screens and the decoys. All right. Have a beautiful, blessed rest of the week. Bye-bye.